everyone, so today I wanted to share with you some goodies that I got in the mail from Morphe brushes. I placed an order a little bit ago, so this will be my one little gripe, and then we're just going to get into the products. I placed my order September 1st, so I know it was a holiday and, you know, they probably were not working, but I didn't get my order until today, which is actually, let's see, what's today? Today is the 15th. Today is Monday. So I am not too thrilled that it took this long to get my order. I called after like 5 days and they said that it was gonna take a full 7 days to process. So on the website it tells you 2 to 7 days to process your order, and then whatever time it takes for shipping. So I was kind of like a little disappointed, but I guess it's because they've had an overwhelming amount of orders. I would assume more than last time, because I just recently did my first impressions video of the individual shadows, which I will link to below because they are seriously some awesome $2 eyeshadows. And I placed that order, and 3 days later I got an email confirmation with a tracking number, and then literally 3 days later they're at my doorstep. So I was kind of hoping that it would be kind of fast, but they didn't get here this time fast enough. So I just finished filming my Wearable Wednesdays video. Yes, it's a Monday, but I'm filming Wednesday's video. So you will see this makeup and another tutorial coming up on Wednesday. So today's, when you're watching this, is actually going to be Friday. The video that I posted for Monday, which is really today, is the contouring video, how I contour and all that stuff using the IT Cosmetics My Sculpted Face. So I will link that video below if you're interested, because that is how I contour my face every single day. So let's go ahead and get into the products. I ordered a few things. I ordered a palette, which we will get into in a moment. Some more individual colors, I'm super excited, and some brushes, just a few. I went ahead and opened the box. I checked out the palette to make sure it wasn't broken, and that is really it. I have not swatched any of these, so what you see my face do, which it does its own thing, it's gonna be seriously a real deal first impression. So let's go ahead and get into the individual colors. I ordered some more of these. I have 7 to show you. I like the way they compact. I covered that in my first impressions video for my very first order, which you have to watch it. I am so impressed. So we're gonna just go ahead and get into these shadows. So the first one I'm gonna show you is number 32. This one is, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my invoice, it's called Just Yellow, and it is a matte finish. So a lot of the colors that I wanted were sold out, unfortunately. They have a really big following, and so it's hard to get the colors you want because they're always out of stock. So this is number 32, and it is a really bright yellow. Whoa! So there it is. So that's pretty good, I would say. Yellows are very hard to do because they are a really tricky kind of formula color, and if you do it in matte as well. So this is Just Yellow, and here's a swatch on my finger. Very, very pigmented, and there it is swatched on the back of my hand. So I'm really, really impressed with this one. So this next one is 66, and this one is the Vibrant Coral color. It's a pretty shade. Doesn't have the biggest payoff, so I'll show you up close. Here's 66 up close. Again, this one is called Vibrant Coral, and there's a swatch of that. Let me get some more. Doing the back of my hand, and there it is. This one doesn't have the biggest color payoff. Like, I have to literally load it up, but it's really a pretty color. This one here is number 30. This is called Vivid Orange, and again, this is another matte. I'm ordering mostly mattes, so let's see what this one looks like. Ooh. Whoa, look at that! Let me zoom you in. This one here is 30, and again, this one's called Vibrant Orange. So again, very, very pigmented. Whoa. There it is, number 30, Vibrant Orange. Or Vivid Orange, sorry, Vivid Orange. Another one that I ordered was 43. This one is called Deep Green, and again, it's another matte finish. So this one's really pretty. There it is. That would be so beautiful, like smudge on the lower lashes for the fall and for the holiday time, that would be such a gorgeous color. Let me show you what that looks like. Here is number 43 up close, deep green, and again this is a matte, and there it is on my finger. And we're going to swatch it on my wrist. So there is number 43. Super pigmented. Here is 63. This one is called Muted Gold, and I wouldn't really say this is gold, but it definitely has a lot of pigmentation to it. Look at that. It's crazy. I wouldn't say this one is like a gold color. I would just say this is more of like a brown. I don't know. So let me zoom in. Here is 63 up close. This one is Muted Gold. And there's a swatch of that one. Super pigmented. And there it is, Muted Gold. Here's 31. This one is called Raspberry Pink, and it's just a really beautiful pink shade. I've been really digging pinks lately, so are you surprised? Because I'm not. And so there's that one there. $2. Oh my gosh. Like this is insane. Like awkward swatch. So I don't even think I did that any justice. Let me just show you what it looks like real close because I suck at swatching. 31. Raspberry Pink, and this says matte. And there's a swatch of that one. And there is that one there. 30. And then the last color that I got was number 78. This is the only one that isn't matte finish. This one, it says new, dual intensity green brown pearl finish. And I just think this is a beautiful kind of goldeny green shade. It's just so beautiful. So if you want to wear a little bit of green but you don't want it to be too crazy green, this is just a beautiful, it's just hints of green but a nice kind of, I guess like a brown base to it and a little bit of a goldeny kind of pearly finish. So it's really, really beautiful. I'm really, really digging that. This is 78. Green brown pearl. And there it is there. Beautiful color, love it. So those were all of the $2 eyeshadows that I got. Crazy, right? Like, I can't even believe that you can get this sort of quality for $2. That's really, really crazy because most brands, like the first one that comes up to mind that has like really bright colors is Make Up Forever. And their shadows are extremely expensive. Granted, they are like maybe double the size of these or maybe a little bit more than that, but they're still kind of expensive. So this is a really great way to expand your collection on brighter colors and just kind of try different colors, whether it's neutrals, warm tones, cooler tones, bright colors. Like that's the reason why I got all of these. $2, it's not like you're losing out on a lot of money. What you're getting is an incredible amount of pigment, a good amount of size. I compared these to MAC. I compared them to Makeup Geek in my last video, so if you want to cover that, I'm not going to bore you with the same details again. I highly recommend that you check out that video. So then, I didn't stop there, of course. I'm just such a like eyeshadow palette freak. Like I have to have them all. And I got a palette, but before I show you that palette, I'm going to show you my brushes. I only got 3. Again, I'm treading softly when it comes to brushes from a new company because I'm not sure of the quality. Even if someone says it's really good, it's kind of like I need to kind of test them out. And I just went with just a few of them. So I got 3 brushes. The first one I'm going to show you is one that was on sale for 93 cents. Crazy. It's the Angle Liner and Spoolie. So that's what it looks like. It has a spoolie on one end for your brows, then the angle part, got eyeshadow on my hands. Then the angle part that you can use for liner. It's a very super soft brush. I'm really, really impressed what 93 cents can get me. But I got this with the intent of using it with my Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia. I wanted one brush that has like the angle and then the spoolie. She does make one, but I think hers is like at least $20, maybe a little bit more. And I'm gonna probably be more than satisfied with 93 cents brush. I don't need to buy something super expensive, so really excited about using that. I will definitely touch up on that in another video as I've used it a little bit more. The other brush is a like crease brush. This one, let me see what my paper says. This is S21, and this is called the Deluxe Blending Fluff S21. So it has the Morphe name and then the number, and that's what the brush looks like. Super, super soft. They remind me of the soft brushes from It Cosmetics that they just recently launched in Ulta stores, but this one is just super, super soft. I definitely have to give this a wash, but so it definitely feels a lot more expensive than $4.99, which is what I paid for this brush. Really, really happy so far. Okay, so the next brush that I got was the S12. This one is called the Deluxe Crease. This one was $2.82. Crazy. And that's what it looks like. It's a little bit smaller than the S21, but they're both made out of the same sort of soft bristles there, so it'll be good to give kind of like an airbrush finish. I am super pumped to use these, so you'll be seeing these in some tutorials coming up. That was all the brushes. Then I got myself another palette, of course. And this is the 35B Glam palette, or the Color Glam palette. So this was $19.95. And so it comes in a little box like this, and then when you open it, dun, 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 super excited. It has the same sort of little plastic as the ones from Coastal Scents. Has the Morphe name on the front of it. On the back, it has a little sticker that says 35B on there so that you know what palette it is. These are actually be good for anyone who is like a makeup artist or anything like that, or just if you're just like a makeup enthusiast like me. Comes with a little plastic shield thing that I just throw away. Has a nice little good size mirror here. Hello. The mirror is a good size. I don't feel like it's one of those cheapo mirrors that looks like it only took 50 cents to make. It has the little applicators on the side, which useless to me. Look at this. Look at this. I am super excited. There's so many different colors. If you're looking at it the right way, with the mirror kind of facing you, you'll see the colors in a better order than what I showed you upside down. But you definitely get a lot of pink tones here. Let me show you. Some pink colors here, some neutral colors. These two here are matte. You get a yellow, you get some nice greens, some purples, and some blue shades. So before I get into the swatches, the Vibrant Coral eyeshadow number 66 that I showed earlier in the video is very similar to one of the colors in this palette. Also, the yellow, the eyeshadow number 32 is very similar to this yellow that you get in here. It's just subtle difference, maybe just because of my lighting. I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to this yellow in this palette. The green shade that I got, just called, what is it called? Number 43, Deep Green. It's very similar to this one here, this deep green shade in here, which I will do side by side really quickly for you to see. It's very, very similar, but this one is a little bit lighter and brighter, and that one's more of like a foresty green. So just keep that in mind, that you might have some duplicates from their matte individual shadows as what you get in this one that's with the brighter colors, and it might even be the same with some of their neutral shades. Unfortunately, they don't list the colors, like the numbers, or if there's any of these that are the same as the individual, because you could save yourself money. In my case, I probably would have saved myself maybe, you know, $4 to $6 depending on the color, because I have an orange that's kind of similar. So let's go ahead and get into this. So let's go with the yellow. There's the yellow there. Let's do that hot pink, because I love me some pink. Whoa, that's like super intense. I don't know if the camera's picking up how intense that is, but that is some craziness. Let me do it on my hand. Look at that. Whoa, see, that's more of true to color there. Crazy. Okay, let's try these blues. Look at that blue. OMG. Here's another blue. Isn't that crazy? Like, let me see if I can just do a second swatch there. Look, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. Can you tell? I'm really, really pumped. Then you have like this really nice color at the bottom that's more of like a, kind of like a plummy color. Whoa, that's pretty intense there. This purple, I have been eyeing you. There's that purple. Whoa. that is craziness. And they do stain. As you can see, that blue really stained my fingers. I'm gonna use my other hand. It's not so bad. So they do stain, so be careful. They're really intense pigments. Let's see, there's a lighter purple. Oh, this one feels really buttery, this light purple. Then you have this green. Look at that. And let's do this kind of purpley color. Well, look how beautiful that is. So here's that kind of corally color there. The sunlight is now beaming in, so it's gonna change the way these look. Let me see. Here's another kind of orangey color. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to stop there with the swatches because we will be here all day talking about these colors. I am so pumped about these. They are super, super pigmented. Whoa, I think it's the mirror. There it is. It's super, super pigmented, the colors. I highly recommend that you try out this 35B palette. Like I said, it's only $19.95. I will put the link to the Morphe website below. I am like really impressed. It's everything that I was hoping it would be. I really wanted a palette that had really bright colors just to expand my collection in bright colors because it's seriously lacking. And I feel like with these individuals and this palette, I think I'm good to go. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to order any more from them. I may in some time. I'm not really sure. Maybe, who knows, I'll place an order tomorrow or something because I just cannot resist a really good bargain, and I love sharing this stuff with you. So if you have any of their products, any sort of palettes and stuff that you recommend from them, let me know what they are so that I can put them on my list to buy. And I hope that this video was helpful so that you can see what $2 can get you from Morphe brushes and what, you know, just under $20 can get you palette wise. And their brushes are really inexpensive. Some of the brushes are a little bit more, but these ones were less than $5 a piece. Really, really happy with my purchase. I just don't like how long it took to get here, but you know, that's, what can I do? It's not something I can control. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's @GlamourByLexi, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.